New things suck. No, it's not my opinion, it's a fact. You see, the first time I listened to Kendrick Lamar, I hated it. At the time, I was mostly listening to Dua Lipa, Billie Eilish, and UK rap. I watched a video of Mr. B. He made an edit using a part of United in Grief. You know, the part that goes, I've been going through something. 1,855 years I've been going through something. That's the lyric. Don't look. I heard that and I was like, oh my god, this song is so cool. I downloaded it, played it, and proceeded to skip it every single chance I got. It became my most listened song of that.
Today is looking quite great. Today is
My point here is I was very new to hip hop as a whole. I didn't know how to act the moment I listened to Kendrick Lamar. Well, I don't know what y'all. My main point here, the only reason why Taylor Swift is not your favorite artist right now is simply because you haven't listened to her enough.
it happens every time. It happens every time. I start recording, people start buying stuff. Anyways, today's looking quite great. Everything is looking up and trending up. It can't go bad. But the reason why it's so great is because I'm wearing my favorite outfit. Like we've got the chrome heart shirt and you gotta see this to believe it. And some jeans. Oh my god, you guys don't get it. Like it's not chrome heart jeans, it's just regular jeans and it is amazing. Today is off on a great start.
But I know what some of y'all are thinking. I love new things. I once tried this new thing that I loved, that I really liked it that much. I don't think so. I highly doubt it. I'm not the same person I was 9 years ago. I know what you're probably saying. Oh my god, I'm sweating so much. An experiment was done by a photographer, a guy that takes pictures. He went to a specific street at a specific time every day and took pictures. He compared the very first picture that he took of specific people and compared it to the 10th year. The first pick versus the 10th year pick. And most of these people didn't change. The most change that I noticed of all the pictures was a woman that happened to like her hair was like this long and then she cut it to like this long and like that was the 10-year change. Like some of these people still had the same facial expression. People don't change as much as they think they.
You'll not believe what happened. So this girl just like tried to hit on me and like she was trying to, what would I say? She was giving me hints to approach her. If you don't know this till you know this, because that's how girls are. They won't come up to you and be like, "Hey, you're a great person. I should probably take your number." No, they're mostly like, um, they're mostly like, "Hey, I like you. Do you like me? If you like me, take me out on a date. Take my number."
Most of the things you like right now didn't come from nothing. You like them due to some things that you already liked in the past.
That leads to my topic of today: women. We really have to talk about it today. I think it's more of a lust thing because or a more of a me thing. Liking women. I think maybe it's because of where my mind is at with women. For me, I'm a relatively um 5 out of 10 guy, and I don't know whether this happens for other 5 out of 10 guys. Um, I get women attention. Maybe partially because I'm like 7, 8.
Most of the things you like now, you don't like them for nothing or from nothing. You like them due to the things that you already liked from the past.
And light skinned and very respectable with like a good personality, and I'm very charismatic. Anyways, because of that, I feel like I don't really get really like locked in with these people. I just don't have the capacity to. It's just crazy because it gets to a point
You had a passion in art, and now you perform general. You know what? That's not it. That's not the example I was looking for. People like to say, "I miss 9-year-old me." Bro, what do you mean? Of course you miss 9-year-old. Are you a different person now than you were 3 months ago? I didn't think so. Just because you're sleeping with 20 men a week now doesn't mean you're a hoe now. Catherine, you've been intimate with men since you were 15 years old. You were already a hoe.
where I'm like, now I'm looking at things like, what do they call it? Personality. That's what they call it. Because first it was like, oh, who's badder? Who has the biggest tits? Who has the biggest back? I have to really like stop saying just anything because YouTube is definitely gonna take the video down.
It's just a whole new level. You just decide to take it a step further. The reason new things suck is because
That's what it was all about. Who has that, right? And then I realized I get with all of those girls, and you'll not believe what one nut can change. You nut once, and that's it. It's all gone. She could be Kim Kardashian, and after the nut, you're like, it's not worth the bland personality. Some of these people just are bland people. It's like you pushed through the first half of the 3 month relationship. It's not even sometimes 3 months, like 3 weeks. You push through the first 3 weeks of the relationship, knowing that you push through the first 3 weeks of the relationship, knowing eventually you're gonna crack, and then after you do crack, you realize the first 2 weeks sucked. She knows nothing about nothing. It is not nice, and it has been prevalent. I went from ask your typical 14-year-old like what their type is. You're gonna mention the BBL baddie, oversized frontal and oversized back. I had that, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe people flat chest and oversized back had that. Latina Bills had that. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I want me a model. Had that. You know what? Just go for the pretty face. Had that. Go for the butter face. Had that. And it's you will not believe it's still the same at the end of the day. Like at the end of the day, bland cardboard personality. It's like you can't talk about nothing. Like you busted the nut. Now you gotta talk to the person, and there's nothing to talk about. Now you guys have to be human beings, like not boy and girl, human beings. It's done. You have completed the mission. Now the game just sucks. It's like those mobile games where when you're playing the mobile game, when you watch the ad of the mobile game, you're like, oh, just keep shooting the enemies and you can transform to Godzilla. And then you do end up shooting the enemies, transform to Godzilla, and you realize that the game has nothing more to offer. Um, you know,
we can't make an association with any of our previous experiences. Like when you go to a place in Africa and then taste their food, it's like nothing you've ever tasted. It kind of sucks until you kind of get used to it. For example, if Elon Musk dropped an album about being a billionaire, it would suck. People wouldn't like it. But if he had a Kanye be on that, it would do numbers. Not to say I have been shot 5 times and took it and smiled. You get the point. A song about a tornado flying around my room is mad relatable. I want to listen to that. Uh, you know what? Segue. The first time I listened to Blonde, the best album ever released, the best piece of media ever released, I cringed. I didn't like it. I cringed. And then my girlfriend broke my heart and it all made sense. Everything just fell into place. Like nobody had to tell me it was great. It was just great. The whole concept of liking a particular artist is them saying things you relate to at the first time you guys meet and them continue to say these relatable things until you reach a singularity where you actually just don't even care what you're saying, you just want to listen to their voice. Like, three of my favorite artists right now that I listen to, I only listen to them because they sound like Kendrick Lamar. Biggest glaze of the century. You know what? To close the whole video down, I know this is the shortest video. Wow, I didn't even drive a point home. To close the whole video down, to bring it all to an end, why do you think people didn't like Playboy Cardi's album when it was released? And then later on, magically, everybody loves it.
Hours has passed and still nothing has happened. So I just stopped, you know, swimming through the ocean, swimming in coochie. First, I thought maybe I lack self love, and you know, I lack self love, and because of that, I have to depend on others to find ways to and means to love myself. And no, that's not it. I love myself quite like all right. Like I love myself enough. I love myself. It's not lust because I already busted the nut with Catherine. Catherine already did her job today. I already got intimate. I already got intimate with Catherine. Katie says she'll come tomorrow. So I don't see why I need Sarah anymore. But I still did talk to Sarah, and Sarah was saying she was coming next week. And now I have to cancel. And she's on me like, bro, don't you love me? Don't you like me? Like me? Don't you like my body? And I'm like, no, Sarah, it's not you. I just have too much going on. Like, I don't want to fuck you, Sarah, because I have too much on my plate already. I love coffee, but if I've already drunk like 5 cups, I think I've plateaued. It's diminishing returns at this point. But it's really hard to explain that, so I know it's not lust. So if it's not lust, what it is? What is it? I think it's the combination of all three because sometimes, a way my friend described it is sometimes you don't want to necessarily score the goal. You just want to, the feeling of you could, but you didn't. Like, I just want to be able to be like, yeah, I definitely could have, but I did not. And that is an agglomeration of ego, lust, and no love because why do I need to confirm that to myself? It's just like, is that how why do I need to confirm that to myself? Is the question. And I just think it's ego, ego mixed with lust, mixed with lack of self love. I guess the main point here is this is supposed to be a vlog, but it's not feeling like a vlog. It just feels like a venting session. But what do you want me to vlog about? There's nothing within my day that is interesting other than right now, and I can't just start recording my customers with my 480p camera like up their face. They're not interesting. They're annoying, if anything. So, will I stop? No, hell no. I'm not gonna stop. Like, I don't see it as a problem to stop. Like, will I do something about it? Maybe. I don't know, guys. Pray that I'm praying that it gets better, which is crazy because I don't actually like really pray, but hey, it gets better. Maybe I don't know. This whole segue is supposed to mean something. It's supposed to be a higher message, but today just sucks. By the way, fix your posture. Okay, no. Yeah, and maybe now that I have nothing to talk about, maybe this is the segue for me to tell you all that yesterday I had explosive diarrhea. Anyways, fix your posture. You're too hunched over.
Man, the only reason why Taylor Swift is not your favorite artist is simply because you haven't listened to her enough. That's facts. I think I also have to listen to her, bro. I don't know. Maybe if we listen to Taylor Swift enough, we'd all be Swifties.